refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse. Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take a few to lose. Built to win, apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
That's right. That's right. That's right, baby. NFL is here. FFC is here. And we are back for week 7. That's right. That's right. We stay consistent each and every damn week. How's everybody doing today? Coach is here. You're here. Y'all ready for a good show? I know I am. That's right, because we're getting ready for week 7, baby. Oh, we are damn near halfway through the season. Oh my God. Next week is week 8, Halloween too, the Halloween special. Guess what? I am the worst picks of Halloween. I hate week 8. Every time I make picks for week 8, I usually go under. I usually have more losses than I do have wins. So we'll see when we get there. But we are here at week 7. We got a lot of great football to talk about. A lot of exciting things to get ready for this week. We got a good game tomorrow that we're gonna discuss. We have who else hopefully we have my information that I need for you guys for setting up your lineups, waiver picks, start lineup, because it's Wednesday. The waiver wires are open. They are open. They opened they opened at 8 o'clock Eastern time. It's 9:49 Eastern time now. So they've been open for at least an hour and a half. So make sure you're in the waiver wires, grabbing what you need. But let us see if I got my information that I need for you guys. If you are looking for any waiver wire picks, any streams for this week. Let's see. Where are you? All right, here we go. Here's one other one. Let me see if they updated. See if we got update. No, I got enough for week 7. That sucks. Tell you, man, some of these sites, they get going and then, yeah, man, I don't know what happens. They fall short after a while. Like, they can't do it no more. So hopefully we can pivot and find another source, because that kind of sucks. Let me see. Thank you for joining in. We haven't gotten started just yet. Coach is looking for some info. Hopefully I can use. If not, we got other stuff that we can use and just go through with. But today is for you guys anyway. Today is for all the comments to help you guys set your lineup. So this other information is just depending on if I don't have too many people watching, so I can just make sure for recording purposes that I have information to give out. Did I put that too far? Oh, I did. So I'm trying to see if anybody has any week 7. All right, cool. We do have some week 7 updates for at least one site. So, all right, so not too bad. All right, so we will get to that after we do our game prediction. So let's get with that first. So we got week 7 lineup. We got to have some teams on the bye week. Where you at? All right, so let's see who's playing this weekend. Right here. All right, cool. So we have tomorrow. We have a big game. I kind of like Mike Tomlin's comments. Like, he doesn't understand what the Bengals bringing Joe Flacco's, like, what that's supposed to do. I don't either, to be quite honest with you. Like, to me, that was the move doesn't make sense, guys. Like, what did you bring him over? Are you trying to win games or not? Like, that's the answer. Joe Flacco's not the answer. He's not going to win you any football games. If you were trying to save your season before Joe Burrow comes back, this is honestly the worst way you could have done that. You should just stay with Jake Browning. He's struggling. Okay, what quarterback doesn't struggle? Why are we dropping quarterbacks over a game of a struggle or 2 games of a struggle? If the quarterback is bad, the quarterback is bad. He shouldn't be on your team. But if the quarterback is struggling, okay, how do we get him out of the funk? No, let's go trade for a 41-year-old quarterback. Go figure. Go freaking figure. Let's go out and get a 41-year-old quarterback and bench the guy that's struggling. That's going to do great for his psyche. Like the decisions made by some of these grown men that run these organizations have got to be studied because, dude, a 5-year-old can make a better decision than this. Are you serious? Your quarterback that you've already paid is out. You already lost because you went with Jake Browning first. That was your answer. So you don't get to miss on your answer and think that this old man is going to come in and significantly do anything better than a struggling one. Like, wow. And you know, the Bengals ownership have been making these types of boneheaded decisions for a long time. They have wasted talent since that of Carson Palmer. Oh, I'm going there. I'm absolutely going there. Carson Palmer was wasted. The Red Rocket was wasted. And lo and behold, look who's being wasted. Joe Burrow. Oh, Burrow. Buddy got an arm. Buddy can throw 5,000 yards on the season with a crappy team like this. You give Joe Burrow an offensive line and tell me how wrong I am. Please do. Because he doesn't have one. He's doing it without any protection. So this organization has never shown me any promise when it comes to a quarterback. I've never trusted this organization when it comes to a quarterback. And boy, it seems their track record fits. Anyway, Steelers are going to go on the road. They've had a fun couple of weeks, but they are headed on the road to see the Bengals, and they're going to beat the Bengals on the road. And they're going to beat the Bengals on the road with Kenneth Gainwell. Nothing else. DK might have one touchdown, but they're going to beat them on the ball. It'll be a low-scoring game. It ain't going to be a high-scoring game. Not at all. Give me 12-6. Steelers. All right, Rams and Jaguars. Ooh. Ooh, excuse me, not even morning allergies, what I tell you. That sucks. All right. Rams, Jaguars. I do have the Rams winning this game. This is a 9:30 a.m. game. If you're going to watch it, you got to be up. This is a morning game overseas, all right? I'm getting sick of these. I really get sick of these games, for real. Oh, my God. All right. So I do have the Rams beating the Jaguars. Jaguars aren't good. I mean, they've won a couple of games here and there, but their actual schedule gets tougher. Their opponents get tougher. So this is one of them. And so I do have the Rams winning this game. Rams look good this year. Again, I'm taking the Packers out of the NFC. It's going to be the Rams and the Bucks for the NFC Championship game. And we'll see if Mr. Baker Mayfield, Mr. MVP Baker Mayfield, can get it done in the playoffs. He's getting it done now, but everything looks good now in the regular season. Come playoff time, things change. But give me Baker Mayfield and give me Sam Bradford. Matthew Stafford for the NFC Championship game. Saints and Bears. It's going to be a good game, actually. The Bears have been playing pretty good football. Saints are trying to get better. Spencer Rattler, he's trying to get better. So, you know what? I cursed out the Bengals because they're not doing right by that quarterback. Flip side, look at the Saints. Saints have a struggling quarterback. Saints are sticking with it. Saints are rolling with it. He is getting better. You just wanted to translate into wins. Like, yeah, he's scoring, but now you want those scores to translate into wins, right? We'll get there, hopefully, if he's good. This is where, now, again, for me to find out if a quarterback is actually good or bad, for me, it takes 3 years. It doesn't take 1 year. You can have a crappy rookie season to come out and ball. You can have a great rookie season and just flop the rest of your career. For me, 3 years of development. Like, look at Drake May. Okay, Drake May has been with them for 3 years. Drake May has gone through the sores, the ups, the downs, and now the Patriots look good. They're 4-2. They're number 1 in the division. Drake May is number 3 on the list for MVP. Yeah, nobody caught that, huh? Yeah, Drake May is number 3. It's Mr. Baker. No, I take that back. Drake May is number 2 because it's Drake May. It's Baker Mayfield, Drake May, Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott has more interceptions than both of them. So that is the reason. Baker only got 1. So those are the 3 top candidates I have for MVP right now. So anyway, Saints, Bears, I have that game probably going 34-27 Bears. I have the Bears at home winning 34-27. Panthers and the Jets. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and give this one. Because you know what? This fool should have been fired already. Dancing down the field like a goddamn clown. I'll pay the fine. This fool should have been gone. So when Eric Glenn loses to the Panthers, he will be fired. There is no way you lose to the Panthers, go 0-7, and keep your job. The Jets aren't hunting for the number 1 pick. They suck. So if they do get the number 1 pick, he ain't gonna do nothing over there. Tell me, no. Ain't no quarterback coming out of college right now gonna do anything for these New York Jets. Oh, no. They need more than that. So they got a lot of work to do. They need a new coach. They need a new scheme. They need a new receiving core outside of Garrett Wilson, who might want to leave. He might. At this point, if this is what they're rolling with, you might as well trade this kid. You wasted his talent. Like, the Jets are horrible right now. Like, come on, bro. Like, that entire like what more? You paid Justin Fields 2 years, $40 million. You gave that man 2 years of franchise tag. One franchise tag is worth $20 million. Anybody know that? So you basically essentially franchise tagged him for 2 years. And this is what you own 7. You don't have a quarterback. You all actually sat up here and thought Justin Fields was good. And I keep telling y'all, he can't throw the ball. I keep telling y'all he ain't accurate. I keep telling y'all, it ain't just Eric Glenn, it's him too. There's a lot about this Jets team that's just ass, bro. It's just ass. And they gotta strip it from the top and bottom and start over again. But think about this though. You missed out on Sam Darnold. You had Sam Darnold. You did. Aaron Rodgers is winning. You had Aaron Rodgers. So that tells me more about the organization than it does about the players. So coach needs to go. Certain players need to go. And this organization from top to bottom, I think it needs to have a little bit of re-imaging. All new ownership. I mean, look. Colts owner, rest in peace, passes away. His daughters take over the organization. One runs one part, one runs the other part. The other one, the cute one, might I add, is on the field. And I didn't no disrespect. She looked, hey, she hot with the headset on, with a tablet out, like, okay, I see you, businesswoman. She out there showing out. Why? Well, do you want a failed organization or not? Do you want people looking at you as a woman thinking you cannot run this organization? And I know you know what you're doing. Your father knows football. You know football because your father knows football. You've been around football your entire life. You are just the one that stuck more to. You ever seen Remember the Titans? Yeah, all of you seen Remember the Titans. The defensive coordinator, his daughter. This is who we're watching live on television right now. You guys didn't know that was going to get manifested? She put on the headset, she took out her pad and tablet and got her pen and pencil because she said, every single last one of y'all are looking at me to see if I can do this job. So where you think my eyes are going to go? Can you coach? Can you catch? Can you throw? Let's see. She's out there with them. I ain't seen. Why do you think the Colts are winning? You think they're just winning because it just happened to be? No, they trust each other. They love their owner and what's going on. Everybody is happy about. She's on the field with them at practice. She's enjoying what she is owning right now, but she's also putting people's feet to the fire. So you either know how to do your job or you're going to get fired. Tell me what. I mean, nobody's complaining about what she's doing, but I think it needs to be expressed more for ownership to know what their product looks like. Bengals, because you have no clue. Miami, you have no clue. There's a list of you organizations that have absolutely no clue. You just Jaguars. You just like the fact that you own it and you're getting the money and the revenue from it because you're putting booties in the seats and that's paying you. And that's the wrong answer. Everybody needs to follow what she's doing. Yeah, I said it. Every single last one of you 31 other owners needs to do it. You know who used to do it? And I don't know if it's just because it's age, and if it is, I will. You have the excuse, okay? But Atlanta's owner is always on the field, and I loved it. I loved seeing, especially when the game got close. When that game got to the point like it was a win or lose, he was on the field when it was a loss. He was on the field when it was a win. Archie, I can't think of his name, but I love him. He is always lately. He hasn't been, but I do believe my man's getting older, and that's why, you know, he's just kind of like been hanging back in the box a little bit more. Same as because Jerry used to be on the field. He used to be on the field, and I would say that's when the Cowboys were winning. I don't know what it is, but when ownership is on the field, I do believe it helps. Does it put a little bit of fear in you? I mean, your boss is watching you. I work in the kitchen. You know how many managers I'm working around? I got a bar manager. I got my kitchen manager. I got the GM in my face. Never in a negative way. I'm the best cook the world I've ever seen. Are you serious? I'm a chef. You gotta be kidding me. But it's the fact that means whose feet are on the fire. That means whose plates have to be the best at all times and never anything substantially lower. Mine. Because my ownership is watching me. My management is watching me as I am training to be the new culinary pro. So therefore, eyes are on me. Would it be fair if they weren't watching me and they just handed it to me and everything that went to the table looked like crap? Because there was no governing over me. They're governing me, which is allowing me to flourish and do my job the correct way, which proves I know what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like it's job performance without the paperwork. Do your job. How many times do we as fans scream at these people, do your job? Well, guess what? Now your boss is on the field. Do your job. I love it. And the Colts are winning. If the Colts were losing, would this be a different conversation? Maybe. But guess what? The Colts are winning. They're headed to the playoffs. She's doing her job. Everybody else, because she's doing her job, is doing their job and get to keep their job. You see how this silly circle keeps on rolling? All right, so yes, I do have back to the Jets because that's what this is all about. They're gonna lose. Their management has no structure. He should get fired after the Panthers beat the Jets. And the Panthers are gonna beat the Jets 33-6. I'm gonna just make it an ugly score. Patriots, Titans. I feel so bad for the Titans, man. Now they got a new coach. They fired the coach that was there. I'm not sure if he was the issue, but for me, the issue for me is the Tennessee Titans in general. This organization, again, I told you for the start, it's been bad since Mike Vrabel left because this new ownership has, to me, no clue what they want to do with the team. I don't know what the interim head coach is going to come in here and do. They're not going to win against the Patriots. I do know that. They could make it look good, but maybe 21-10 Patriots. But Mr. MVP is not losing against the Titans. I just don't see that happening. All right, Raiders and Chiefs. Chiefs look like they're getting back in the form. So I do have them beating this game at home, winning this game at home against the Raiders. Excuse me. We got the Dolphins and the Browns. I'm gonna do it. You guys think I should do it? Chat, what do you think? I'm a bold guy. And when looking at this game with the Browns at home, Dylan Gabriel just needing that win all of a sudden, that defense being as top-notch as it is, the Miami Dolphins defense being as trash as it can possibly be, I'm going to go with the Browns at home against the Miami Dolphins. That's how bad I think the Dolphins are. I mean, the Browns have held people to under 17 points, under 20 points. So I personally, the Dolphins just hit 21 and still lost. So I got the Browns. There's nothing about this Dolphins organization. Now you got Tua out here calling people out in press conferences. Why? Because now all of a sudden you got it to where it needed to get the win and it collapsed in other areas and y'all still lost? No, you don't get to be that guy. No. One game out of the rest? No. This organization is just all over the place. There is no leadership anywhere in any part. Look at the defense. What the defense coordinator does with the defense. Hey, look at the special teams. Look at the quarterback room. Look at the running back room. Look at the receiving room. Look at all these coaches, all this staff. Nobody's stepping up to be a leader. They call each other out. People skipping player meeting. They call each other out, but nobody is taking the leadership role. So I'm gonna give this game to the Browns. Because leaders win. There are more leaders on the Browns team than there are on the Dolphins team. Neither team is good, but there is nothing there in Miami. Nothing. Waddle, I told y'all, should have been traded. Hopefully he does, but he don't belong there. He need to go somewhere else and be a real number one. Eagles, Vikings. This is going to be another good game. Yeah. Eagles are struggling because they're not playing Eagles football. Again, to me, they're just trying to get to the playoffs. They're playing very vanilla football. Is McCarthy even coming? Look, they've been riding with Carson Wentz this whole time. Let me see. Okay, so he hasn't played since week 2 when he exited. He participated in practice Monday. First time since suffering a right ankle sprain. He previously said McCarthy would need a full week of practice in order to gain clearance. So you got 2 broken quarterbacks. No, I'm going to go ahead and get this one to the Eagles. Yeah, I'm going to give this one to the Eagles. Vikings are dealing with quarterback issues with pain, so No, I'm all right. I'm gonna deal. I got the Eagles on the road. All right, for the 4 o'clock games, we got Giants and the Broncos. I'm gonna go ahead and ride the train. I'm gonna ride that train. Give me the Giants. Give me the Giants on the road at 4 o'clock. Colts Chargers. Ooh. I'm gonna go with the Colts on the road. They've just been playing really good football. I don't trust the Chargers in this moment. They just won one barely by the Miami Dolphins, and I really just said the only reason why they was gonna win that just because they weren't gonna lose 3 in a row. Like I had no other explanation of why they were gonna win that game because the Chargers are digressing again, like they normally do. And this game is gonna be a tough one for them. So let me get the Colts on the road. Packers, Cardinals. Let me get the Cardinals. No, I'm sorry. Give me the Packers on the road against the Cardinals. Again, Kyler Murray is hurt, not injured, but it's day to day, week to week. He is, and I don't believe he's expected to play this weekend. So they may not be playing with him this weekend. And then next weekend, we'll have to see. So here we are with Kyler Murray in week 7, not playing football, possibly. Right on track for his usual career time. Usually around week 7, week 8, Kyler Murray get hurt. And then he'll be out for like 5 weeks. I wonder if he doesn't use a mic when he plays Call of Duty. Because, like, when you, like, I want to use a voice changer. Like, when you, like, give off to people who you are, unless you just sound so much of a normal person, nobody cares. And you don't give your real name because it's all gamer tags. But I wonder if he just doesn't use his voice. If people would know that that's Kyler Murray playing Call of Duty while he's hurt and not playing football on Sunday. I'm curious. I'm curious. I take shots on this show. Know that. But give me the Packers on the road against the Cardinals. That's an easy win. We got Washington and the Cowboys. This is a thriller. This is the game of the week. This is going to be a showdown. Oh, because their defense is so bad. Give me Washington on the road. I'm taking Washington on the road in this one. You know why? Because Cowboys don't win in their stadium that much. They have a bad home record. They could win this one, but I don't know. I'll take the Cowboys for the loss here, and I'll take the Cowboys for the win when they play Washington again when they're on the road. But give me the Commanders on the road against the Cowboys here. Yeah, something about it in that defense for the Cowboys is I just feel like they're going to win like 37-33 or 37-34, something like that. Like it's going to be tied, and then the Commanders are going to have the ball and chip shot field goal type thing, win by 3. And literally it's because the Cowboys defense just couldn't stop a cold. Terry McLaurin might come back for this game. Just saying. All right, Falcons and the 49ers. Falcons had a wonderful game against the Bills on Monday night. All right, so now they're here for Sunday Night Football against the struggling 49ers. Buddy, I got to do it again. Give me the Falcons on the road. Woo-wee! I promise you, I'm saying that because these were not the picks I made at the beginning of the season. But things change. Injuries happen. Teams change because of what's going on. Records are what they are. I'm going with the hot hand right now. Give me the Falcons on the road against against the 49ers. 49ers, again, they just don't look good. They're not playing good football right now. They're missing a lot of pieces right now. And it's just it's a sucky slug for them. I don't know what's going to change because it happens every year. So maybe the coaches go. Maybe his style and the way he does things just puts too many people on the injury report. But that should be a good Sunday night game for the Falcons. All right, Monday, we got another double header. Bro, I love the double header Mondays. I don't know why. I don't know what happened and where my love. I just every now that I'm turning on Monday night, I got 2 games, bro, that I get to switch out. So take Thursdays away. Get rid of that crap. If you want to do it, right? If you want to do it, take all those Thursday games. Just give them to Amazon on Monday. One game can be on ESPN. The other game could be on Amazon. I don't care. Just take crap off Thursdays. These Thursday night games suck. I don't care what anybody else says about that. They don't play football on Thursday night. They come in with the most vanilla playbook because they just got done playing 3 days ago, bro. They just got finished playing on Sunday. Like, come on. Like, no. You don't. Like, that's so. I hate Thursday night games. No, I'm just gonna keep saying it. And now I'm looking at all these double headers on Monday. Like, y'all could have been doing this. Like, come on, bro. That's so much better. I'm sorry. So I would even let it be a double Sunday night header. Get with me. Get with me. These Thursday night games suck. All you're doing is you're giving us an extra game in the week. Oh, whoop-de-doo, but they suck. Like they are the worst games of the week. You know that, right? The stat lines are the worst. Nobody does anything. Nobody's trying to play hard. Like, get rid of Thursday nights. Keep running with the Monday night doubleheaders. I've been asking for that for years, so thank you for that. Anyway, Bucks Lions. Oh, 7 p.m. We're going with the Bucks. We are going with the Bucks. MVP. He's never going out without. Hey, look. He is getting my pick each and every week. I don't give a damn. Matter of fact, they got to go up against the Eagles here soon. I had the Eagles beating them. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I might have to rock with Baker in that game. But we pooping the cool uncertain for week 7 against the Jaguars in London. He shouldn't play. I'm going to tell you right now. He should be on the sideline. You should bring in somebody else. And you got Devontae Adams. I would work Kyron Williams a little bit more in the passing game that week. But you damn sure I wouldn't touch Puka. Puka, you got a bye week. No, he is one of the most prolific wide receivers in the NFL right now. You do not touch him in London. Sorry. Guess what, London? You don't get him. He got hurt. You get to play with. You get to watch everybody else. But you get to watch him on the sideline. He'll sign autographs all damn day. His hand gonna hurt. He gonna get a cramp. But he ain't touching the football field. No. He is like, I think, number 1 or number 2 receiver in the league right now. No. Not in London. Sorry, can't do it. I need you to have more. And why? Because it's a 9-game game. I need more reps on that ankle. Sorry. You're not playing. Hey! But give me the Bucks. Give me the Bucks on the road against the Detroit Lions. We got the Texans going to Seattle on Monday night. Give me Seattle on the West Coast against the Houston Texans. I do like that one. So, all right. So we've got our games for the week put away. Who's on a bye week? Okay, Google, who has a bye week this week? Oh, why are you a dumb machine? Okay, Google, who has bye weeks in the NFL for week 7? Thank you. All right, we got Buffalo, Baltimore. That's it? Just 2 teams? There's got to be a little bit more. Maybe it's just them. All right. Now that we have gotten that going, let us no, not you. All right. Week 7 waiver wire targets. Okay. Top players available in 50% of leagues. All right. So number 1, we got Kamani Vidal. This is going to be a short waiver wire pickup. If you need to look, we are dying for running backs right now, people. We know this. They are hurt. The guys that are taking over haven't been good. So we are dying for running backs. So right now we got to pick up what we can and we got to rock with what we can roll with. So Kamani Badal is a pickup. Harold Fannin Jr., he's a long-term waiver wire target. Josh Downs is a long target. Jackson Dart, obviously, is a quarterback pickup. Kendrick Bourne is a short one for the San Francisco 49ers, but I don't think he's going to do anything against who are they playing? I don't think they're going to do anything against Atlanta. Let's see. Tajay Spears, yeah. Maybe things will change with this new coach, so he might be a good stash. He's a stash for right now to see if hopefully he can do something. Mason Taylor for the Jets. I'm not touching any jet. I'm not touching any jet. We just got to die. I'm sorry. We're going to drown in fantasy and never win another game, but we are not touching a single jet. Not until that dummy is fired. Okay. That is our card. We don't touch a jet till dummy's fired. Cade Otton is definitely a pickup. They've lost a receiver. I keep telling y'all about Cade. Whenever a target goes down, he moves into the target value. Trust me, he'll get 5 catches this game. Probably for like 60 yards and a touchdown. Ollie Gordon is a stash. You need not Ollie Gordon. Who is this? Marande Gaddison. Stash him. I haven't seen much out of him as a tight end, so I would stash him. Kendre Miller is a stash. AJ Barner for the Seattle Seahawks is a pickup. And Bam Knight, running back. He's a short stash. They are running through running backs over there in Arizona, bro. Golly. But right now we're hurting for running back, so there's not much we can really do. All right, so quarterbacks to stream for this week. Aaron Rodgers against Cincinnati, absolutely. Give me 2 touchdowns for Aaron Rodgers this week. Bryce Young against the Jets. Give me 3 touchdowns for Bryce Young this week. Sam Darnold against Houston. Give me 3 touchdowns for Sam Darnold. No, give me 2 touchdowns for Sam Darnold because they might run one in. Jackson Dart against Denver. Give me 2 touchdowns for Jackson Dart. Trevor Lawrence against the Rams. Give me 1 touchdown for Trevor Lawrence. And I probably wouldn't start him. Michael Penix against San Francisco. Give me 2 touchdowns because I think he'll pass for 1. And if he's in the red zone, he might run for 1. But give me 1 for short passing touchdown for Michael Penix. Because have you seen Bijan? I'm not taking the ball out of his hands. Harold Fannin against Miami. Yeah, give me a touchdown for Harold Fannin. Cade Otton against Detroit. Give me a touchdown for Cade. Michael Mayer. Give me a against Kansas City. Nah. Maybe not a touchdown, but he might have 70 yards. 4 catches for 70 yards. Mason Taylor. Nope. They're not playing him. Theo Johnson. Let's see. Theo Johnson. Yeah, we're playing Theo Johnson against Denver. Give me a touchdown for Theo. And AJ Barner against Houston. Only if Sam throws for 3. I got him for 2. If he throws for 3, I think AJ will be the other one. All right. Defenses and kickers. Let's see. Kansas City against Las Vegas. Give me Kansas City defense against Las Vegas. Bears versus New Orleans. Give me Chicago. Give me that defense. They're going to turn the ball over, I believe. Carolina against the Jets. Definitely. Remember what I said? Streaming the defense against a team that's absolute ass. That'd be the Jets. So I'm definitely taking Carolina this week. Jets defense is an absolute no. Jaguars defense against the Rams, no. Miami's defense is an absolute no. Chris Boswell, I am streaming Chris Boswell. Against Cincinnati, I am Ryan Fitzgerald. I am streaming Ryan Fitzgerald, the kicker for the Panthers against the Jets. Cam Little against the Rams, no. Will Lutz against the Jets, no. Joshua Hardy against the Jacksonville Jaguars, yes. And Matt Gay against Dallas, yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we are going to take a very quick commercial break. When we come back, we are going to get into the best part of the show, and that is answering all the comments from you wonderful fans. I do really appreciate you all. So we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Yo, my name is Lambo Anlo.
This is Dimitri.
This is Ed Hahn.
My name is Daryl Julian, and this is
Refuse to lose sports.
Refuse to lose sports.
Refuse to Lose Sports.
Refuse to lose sports.
Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to this show and get to these comments. Yes, sir. I love it. I love it. I love it. There you go. I was waiting to see. That's what I was waiting to see, Cardo. Yes, sir. Nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, man, this is good. This is good. Like I said, Buddy had to come from the bottom, make some changes last year, squeeze his team into the playoffs. And this year, with a little bit of coach's touch. My man, 5-1. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, sir. Hey, man, your record resembles that of Mr. MVP Baker Mayfield. Yeah, number 1 in the NFC, number 1 in R2L. I love it. I love it. All right, let's see. Let's see. Should I start Swift in the flex against the Saints? Yes. 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 That's absolutely true. Swift has actually been very, he's playing really good football. The Saints defense against the run is not good. I would definitely start Swift. He catches, he runs, he does a lot out of the backfield. So I'm definitely starting him against the Saints this week. I got Chicago beating the Saints like 33-27, something like maybe even 24. Like maybe the Saints can put up 24 points. Excuse me. But Chicago is looking more like a 30-point team when they want to be. And I think this is a game they'll do it in. There are, I think, okay, Google, what's Chicago Bears record? I think they're 3-2. Okay, Chicago, what is Chicago Bears record? Okay, Google, what is the Chicago Bears record? I hate this machine. All right, they're in third place. They're in third place. And they won't stay there. You want to know why? Big game this week. Here's what's going to happen. Green Bay's going to win. Their game is easy. They're going to go to 4-1-1. Detroit is going to lose. And they're going to go to 4-3. And Bears are going to win. They're going to go to 4-3. I love where this division is going. All right, so what's up, Broly? What's good? What's good? Hey, real quick. Real quick. For all of you that are on Twitch, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I need you all to do Coach a humongous favor. I need you all to go to YouTube. I need you all to subscribe and follow me on YouTube. Because that's where I need all of you guys is following me at. So that way that count can go up. Okay? Because I know you guys follow me, but I need those followers, if you could please, to go on YouTube, because that's actually Coach's main platform for FFC. It's on YouTube. Twitch is a combination of the entire network that we have, which is Refuse to Lose Sports. So that's our boxing, that's our college football, baseball, basketball, and me. So That's everybody. But if you could please, every single last one of you that are on Twitch, if you could please hop over to YouTube where I'm live right now and just hit the like and subscribe button. You can come back over to Twitch and watch me from Twitch. That's great. I need those likes and subscribes over there on YouTube as well. If you could please do, Coach, that humongous favor. Yes, I am betting. But thank you. All right, so let's get to it. Connor, how we doing, my boy? What's up? Let's see. Trade Judikins and Terry for JJ. I have Josh Allen, Bijan, Judikins, Rice, Terry, Bourne, and Jacoby. And you want Justin Jefferson. Let me see something. I don't think it's a bad trade. I do know the the Vikings are dealing with 2 quarterback injuries, so I'm not sure if this is more so a future thing you want out of this trade. But with bad quarterback play, Justin Jefferson is playing like the number 1 receiver in the NFL. And here is what's crazy about that, because the answer to your question is yes, make the trade. And I'm going to tell you why you make this trade. Does anybody know that Justin Jefferson only has 1 touchdown this season? Yeah. You want to know what's crazy about that 1 touchdown this season? He got 14 points. He had 4 catches for only 44 yards. Yeah. But here's the crazy part about that. Week 2, he only had 11 points. But that's good, right? That's bad football, not from him. And he still was able to scramble up 3 for 81. Meaning the 3 catches he got, because he got targeted 6 times, he turned it into 81 yards. All right, that's fine, right? Then we move into week 3. 5 for 75, 12 points. Above 10. And he's like, you got to understand where I'm going with this. Like, he's not catching 3 catches for 20 yards. He's not catching 4 catches for 40. He did 1. But you know what I mean? The number's like 5 for 75. That's substantial work, right? Then he goes off against Pittsburgh and Cleveland, 10 for 126, 7 for 123. But here's the kicker. In every one of those games, he only has 1 touchdown in week 1. He has no other touchdown. I'm definitely making this trade. Philly's secondary is ass. I'll pay the fine. He should have at least 1 or 2 touchdowns, but he's going to have over 80 yards in this game. So, with bad quarterback play, this dude is still in double-digit numbers. Yeah. That's a trade that we make. Absolutely. Terry is coming back, but Terry hasn't done anything for us. Judikins is a rookie. He's going to get there, but, you know, the Browns are the Browns right now. And you got Bijan. And you got, who's the other running back? I'm sure you got, and what type of league are you in, by the way? It seems like maybe a 12-man. But yeah, I'd make the trade for JJ. Absolutely. Broly. Quentin Johnson from Mike Evans. Yeah, why not? Ride the Baker Mayfield train. Absolutely. Why not? I don't see nothing wrong with that trade. And honestly, to be quite honest with you, I feel like the Chargers are digressing. So I feel like with that fact, Quentin Johnston's his numbers are going to drop. You know his numbers are going to go up because they always stay the same, because they're always constant, because they're always consistent, because he is Mr. 1000. Oh, yeah, like that. All right. Let's see here. CeeDee Lamb coming back and Turpin. Oh, are they? And that's why I had to score as high as I did and still got the Cowboys losing by 3. Because that Cowboys defense is bad. Like, I get it. No, remember, I gave Cowboys 30-some points. Then I got to lose by 3. Cowboys got a hard time winning in that stadium, and they have a hard time winning with that defense. So they just cough up too many points, bro, like for no reason at all. If they could actually stop the Panthers from like doing anything, yeah, I got you, but I don't know. They have a hard time stopping people. Chase, how we doing? Thank you for tuning in. What's good? How we doing today? Tron, what's good? 5-1. Yeah, my first and my 12th. That's good. I do hope it is because you come and watch Coach. I'm serious. I really hope that, because that is awesome. If whatever I'm sitting here spewing out of my mouth is the reason why you're 5-1, because that is why I'm here. That is the ultimate reason I am here. Look, fantasy football to me is like it's like a map in my head. Football to me is a map. It's like I see every route. I see everywhere to go. I see every gap. I see every hole. I see every exposure. I see every hold. I see it all. I see when a ball comes out of somebody's hand in a way it's going to get called back. And people fight me. But it's neat with them. The completion of the pass. Do I like the completion of the pass? No. But do I understand it very well? Yes. It is a tool that referees can use when they want to call a game. I don't know how else to say that. Because last time I checked, all your damn knee needed to do was touch the ground. Okay? Because how many times do we see people running with the ball, and they're running, and that knee comes down, but the ball comes out, and what do we go back and look at the replay? That the knee was down. I get it. For a receiver, it's about the fact about he caught it, knee down, and did he remain with it through the fall? That is where people get lost. I don't. So again, football is a map for me. It's orchestra. I love it. So for fantasy football, it was honestly a little too easy. It was so easy that I actually beat myself up one day and drafted. Like I told you, I've drafted in every league. And at that time, I think I had over 70-some fantasy leagues. It was the worst thing I ever did in my life. It was not fun at all. I spent half my life literally setting up lineups before I go to bed, when I wake up. And it's every single team, because I'm not going to let one go. I can't. I just can't do it. That's my brain. So it was the worst thing I ever did. But that is where I had to realize that, okay, maybe fantasy football is just too easy for me. Okay, if I'm sitting here having to do this to myself, fantasy football is just too easy for me. So what can I do? Because I still love it. And I love talking about it. And I love winning. Just for me, I just rather somebody else. You know what I mean? So then I was like, oh, well, why don't I help people? Here we are. Here we freaking are. So again, 5-1, first in the league. You could have been doing this for years. Maybe this is the first time you're doing this, but maybe it's because you've been here listening to Coach run his mouth. And if it is, again, thank you. And this is why I'm here. Simple as that. For you guys to win fantasy football, to brag about it, and be like, hi, you should have watched Coach. Coach, who the hell's Coach? Oh, just somebody I've been following. That's how I've been whooping y'all ass. I'll pay the fine. Oh, look, my bosses gave me this channel, and they gave me this platform because they knew one thing. Coach is nuts. Coach is going to say some stuff off the wall, and Coach is going to say some things that people don't agree with. Coach is very controversial. Coach, you want your own show? Because I was an analyst. I was a part-time analyst on R2L, and they loved it. I was the only one that would say something different. Not the only one. But they love that I can play devil's advocate in just about any form when it comes to football. Okay. I like controversy. Like, I like to say the things that nobody else likes to think about. Like, Jadeveon Clowney was trash. He got hyped over one hit from a Michigan running back behind the line of scrimmage. Ooh, didn't play his whole senior year, gets drafted number 1 Doesn't play for the whole season. What a waste. I'm sorry. He was a bust. See, I get to say stuff like this on the show. Anyway, let's move on. All right, so let's see. Swift gave me a comeback of 25 points on Monday. Nice. So, personally, with the matchup that he has against the Saints, I'm personally riding that train. If he doesn't, he'll probably get to 12. And I'm not riding the 25. I'm riding him getting back in the end zone. That's what I'm riding. Uh-oh, that's right. That's right. Hey, with everything going up, that is so true. Become a member now. Become a member now and get a great price on the membership, because the prices, unfortunately, they are going up. Just like everything in this world, and price is going up. Like I say, milk. Look, I play video games. Guess when you're getting $30 from me? Game Pass. I am so sorry, Game Pass, but you and ESPN with these $30, with these 50% price hikes. Hey, guys, guess what I got to do? I gotta buy milk. You know how much milk is? I got 2 kids and a dog. The dog don't drink milk. But we got 5 people in this house that drink milk. You know how much milk is? I got to buy 2 at a time. And we run through them bitches. Sorry. I pay the fine. We run through milk real quick. You understand what I'm telling you? I buy a lot of milk. A lot of milk. Milk is expensive. Okay? So, due to that fact, and due to the fact that Fortnite is free, due to the fact that Fortnite tells me I got to pay $11 for a crew pass and I get all these cool things, guess where my money is going, okay? I don't do those types of things, guys. I don't do price hikes like that, okay? And unfortunately, when Netflix did their price hike, we discussed it as a family. Everybody loves Netflix. You lose. I don't know what else to tell you. My money can only be stretched so thin, okay? I'm broke. You guys keep raising the prices on everything. I don't know what else to tell you. So, yes, we are correct. The prices will be going up soon. So, get them now. Go in now and subscribe at a very reasonable price now. Let's see here. Waiver wire was crazy. Was only able to. Oh, no. Hey, look. Here's, you know what I don't do? I'm a maybe this can help somebody, saying it this way. I don't put in for waiver wire picks. I don't do it. You know why? You know what I don't want to see when I wake up Wednesday morning? Especially if I'm 0-4, 1-3, 2-5. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I don't want to wake up and see that my waiver didn't go through. I would be so pissed. Like, that's gonna ruin my entire day. Screw that. No. You know what I do? I'm just gonna wait till Wednesday while I'm brushing my teeth. I'm going to open the app and I'm just gonna look and see what's available. I would rather be disappointed that way than to wake up and get a message talking about some your waiver claim is denied. What? I did not have the number 1 waiver. I lost. So no, I understand. So let's see. You was only able to grab booty. Dang, Lord. Niari, do me a favor. You are one of my top viewers. Can you do Coach a favor and also follow me on YouTube, please? I need all of my Twitch followers to follow me on YouTube. That would be greatly appreciated. But I have Wandale starting in the flex, but they are against the Broncos, so. Should I start Booty or Wandale? Dang, man. Is Johnson not available? That guy, the rookie from the Bucks, I don't think he is after catching that pass and touchdown. I'm sure he's not available. Dang, Booty, really? That's what you... You have so many Patriots. How did you end up with so many Patriots? Okay. You know what? We're going to ride the train. At this point we're going to ride the train. Let's ride with Booty in the flex. I do like that a little bit more because they are going against the Titans, all right? So Titans just fired their head coach. They got somebody else coming in. They still don't look good. Oh, and by the way, this is a revenge game, if anybody wasn't paying attention. So I've always told you all Mike Vrabel walked away from this organization, right? Do you know the reports out there say that he was fired? Interesting, because he wasn't fired. He quit. I know that. He quit. And it's weird because that's what the reports had out then. So how they've been able to switch it around, technology is crazy, right? So Mike Vrabel will go into this game wanting to dominate. You might even see your boy go off, Henderson. You might even see him go off. But yeah, give me Booty in the flex. I like that one a little bit. I like that. Let's see. I currently have Goddard as my tight end. Picked up Fannin off the waiver wire. Good job. Would you trade Goddard for Waddle and use Fannin? Ooh, let's go look at Fannin real quick, because if he's a favorite target, I'm going to say yes. Here's the funny thing. Don't they still got Joker over there? Don't they still got Joker over there? And they've been giving it to Fannin? Now, it's a risky move, but I see what you're trying to do, because Waddle is becoming the more favorable target in Miami, and I still think he's going to get traded, to be quite honest with you, which hopefully goes to a team that makes him a winner, makes it look better. That was a stretch, but the fact that he's the main target right now, I will definitely go with the trade, because I am liking Waddle. I am liking Fannin. Because again, my biggest thing is if Dylan Gabriel plays bad. Dylan Gabriel ain't playing bad. Nope. Let's go look at the numbers real quick. The only thing is he needs to throw a touchdown. He had 190 yards in his first game. He had 221 yards in the second game. He threw 29 for 52. That's absolutely ridiculous. So 19 for 33 is also bad. But he just needs to throw touchdowns. Then he's fine. And for fantasy purposes, he's fine. Let's see. Dolphins defense that has allowed the second most fantasy points per game to opposing quarterbacks. Yep, they have. Yeah, I'm gonna go with them. So yeah, I would make that trade. That gives you another strong wide receiver, and again, you got Fannin, who's a nice tight end, and he's young, he's emerging. So yeah, I like the trade. As for now, I have Trevion, Ramondre, oh my God, you got the whole Patriots squad. Hey, look, I've done that before. I don't know how I ended up with it like that, but I had to start all three. And did I lose? I think I lost, but I didn't lose by much. And it wasn't them that I lost to either. It was the fact that my defense got me -5. Whoever I started that week, because they were killing it week after week after week. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pick them up against this team. It was damn -5 because the damn score was close and they lost. It was like, what? So that's why I lost, but not because I started 3 of the same players. It was actually because the defense did nothing. I want to say at the same time I had 2 Broncos receivers from Peyton Manning. And I want to say in that game, I either had the tight end or the Broncos running back. Because it was an 8-man league. So it was very, very, very easy. It was the very first time I played fantasy. This was back in 2012. I think. 2011, 2012, somewhere around there. Somewhere around that time. But that was the first time I ever played. All right, would you ever consider fanning for injured Garrett Wilson? Garrett Wilson ain't injured. Garrett Wilson don't want to play for the Jets no more. Garrett ain't hurt, bro. Matter of fact, let me go look. I want to see what the injury report say. He about as hurt as Lamar. Doubtful. Oh, hyperextended knee. You know the hyper. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's what they went with. They went with hyperextended. Okay. All right. Here it is. So let's just read the whole thing, because every other report that I read for an injury gives you a beautiful detailed paragraph, right? Here we go. Garrett Wilson is likely to miss the Jets' Week 7 game against the Panthers due to hyperextended knee. That's it. Wilson is averaging 11 targets per game. So while it's a big void to fill, so hold on. There's no concern about the hyperextension in the knee, right? The concern is, so while it's a big void to fill, the Jets lack clear options to step up. Josh Reynolds, Alan Lazard, and Arian Smith are in line for increased roles. This man has a hyperextended knee, but the concern is his void. Tell me he ain't hurt without telling me he ain't hurt. He don't want to play with the Jets, bro. He's done. He quit. Without quitting. That's what he did. There's nothing wrong with Garrett Wilson, okay? He's not going to play football right now, so trading, I would consider fanning. Nico, Ole, McLaurin, Devontae, Kupp, Hunter. You're good at wide receiver. You're fine. Running backs are Barkley, CMC. You're hurting at running back is where you're hurting. Not too bad, but like Barkley is I would trade Barkley. I would find a way to get any other weakness off your team with Barkley to gain something better. That is what I would do. You don't need Barkley on your team, bro. You got CMC, or I would trade CMC. I would trade either CMC or Barkley, whichever one has less value for you right now. That's the one I would trade, because you're gonna get a pick for him. Somebody's gonna say what? Because what you're gonna be asking for will give them one of them, because they're probably gonna need a running back anyway, right? And they're gonna see a juicy receiver like, I don't know, DK Metcalf. Just saying. He look good right now. Drake London. Just saying. There's some awesome receivers out there right now. Let me go look at one more. I just want to see something. See if he digress, see if he's still the favorite. Yeah, Cortland Sutton. He's another one. He had a down game against the Jets. He's had two games that are down. Other than that, 18, 23, 19, 17. So there's some moves you can make taking Barkley or CMC off that roster. Tez or Sterling ain't available. Nobody's available. Nobody. People are stashing on their bench is what's happening. And there's nobody available. Should I drop Jennings for Coker? Hey, how you doing, Chase? Okay. Should I drop Jennings for Coker? Tajay, Monogany, Isaiah Smith, or Blue? All would just be stashes. 12-team PPR. Jennings is droppable. I would do it for. Let's look at them. You got quite a few names. Let's go look at Coker real quick. He's on IR, so if you pick him up, he's basically going to just be a bench. Like you say, yeah, you did say that. You did say it's going to be a stash. He is probably the biggest risk because he has nothing on him right now, and you would be taking him for the high value, which is nothing wrong with that. So that's Coker. Tajay Spears is probably on my last, like probably behind everybody for me. Alien Earth is such a good show. Sorry for the sidetrack. Let's see. Kyle Monogamy. I hope I'm saying that name right. Monange. No. He's not a stash. He'll be a waste of a spot because Swift is just tearing the backfield up right now. You'll be keeping him on your bench, just kind of like, are you ever going to pop off? You know, and he probably won't. Not. He probably won't right now. Let's look at Isaiah Smith. That's so cool. I just got done seeing Shabuzi last night. Pretty cool show. I don't see an Isaiah Smith. I see an Isaiah Spiller, but he's a free agent, so he's not even on the team. And who was the last one? Blue. Probably not. No, probably not. That team belongs to Javonte Williams. That backfield belongs to Javonte Williams. So it would actually be Coker. Yeah, that'd be the one I would just stash. It'd be Coker. That way, hopefully, he can do something coming off IR. That's what I would. That's what I would. I don't have any faith in the other ones because they're not getting any work. And at least we know when Coker is on the field, he should get at least four to five. I would say 5 to 7 targets, maybe 4 to 5. So he should catch maybe 3 to 4 balls a game, maybe get you 30, 40 yards, maybe more. If he can get in the end zone, he'll get more points. So I would go with Coker. Calvin really drop ball at this point. Calvin really shouldn't have been on your roster. Calvin really bad. Calvin really has never been a good quarterback. I mean, never been a good wide receiver, unless he's a number 2. And he proved that because who was on that? Who was in there with Atlanta? Julio Jones. And when Julio Jones was over there as the number 1, Calvin Ridley was shredding the secondary because he was only getting contained by one corner. Now he's the number 1 receiver. Can't handle a double team. So that is why he is droppable, because he's always going to be a number 1 somewhere he goes, but he can't be a number 1 where he goes because he's not good at it, and he won't never give you number 1 receiver numbers. So that's why he should never be on your team. No, you need to go chase wins. Talk about some chase me. Is either Wandale Booty or RJ Harvey at the flex? I would go with Booty at the flex. I would. He is going to be a target for Drake May continuing after yesterday's game or last week's game. So yes, I would most definitely go with Booty. All right, everybody. As I have no more questions in the comments, I appreciate you guys so much. Again, if you need to contact Coach outside of the show, These are my handles that you can reach me at. You can reach me at them anytime, any time of the day. Coach will respond to you on any of these platforms. Fantasy Football with Coaches on Instagram. TikTok is Coach Coombs _5. So any direct messages about any fantasy football questions that you have going into Sunday's game, I will be available to answer you, and I will look into things that you need me to look into to help you with your team to get you guys ready for the week. Same thing, Twitter. If you hit me up on Twitter, FFC Coach Coombs. And Twitch, it's Theme Park Gamers. That's my gaming channel. That's where I play a lot of Fortnite, right? But if you come on there and if you come in there and comment any questions about football, I'll be happy to answer you while I'm playing. Not a problem at all. Have a good fantasy week. Week 7 is already here. All right. We'll see how we do next week when we come back on Tuesday and we do our week 7 recap. All right. So I appreciate you guys tuning in again. All of my Twitch followers, if you could please slide over to YouTube and give Coach a follow and a subscribe over there on YouTube. I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. That would be wonderful for me. You too, Niori. Have a great day, man. See you next week, next Tuesday. All right, everybody. I love you. Coach is out.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.